exciting episode of Fossil Hunter. This would make that Fossil Hunter 2. And when I mean 2, I mean T-O-O, because I've got, well, actually 3 new Fossil Hunters. 2, get it? 2. They're Fossil Hunters 2. Right, anyway, as you can see, our T-Rex is starting to take shape in the back, and we're heading across to our secret location, now coined the Pit. That's where we're headed, across the street to find more fossils. But first, let me introduce my fossil digging buddies. You might want to look in the viewfinder. There you go. Our fossil digging buddies right here are Brad.
Giorno.
Brad's from
Italy.
All right, and over here we got Becky.
Howdy.
And Becky's from
Texas.
Texas. And our cameraman right here. I'll take the camera, show you our cameraman. This happens to be. And this is Chris, and notice he put the lens cap where I can't see it. He did a really good job of buckling down the lens cap. Right, anyway, here's Chris, our cameraman, and he's from Ireland. Chris is from Ireland, because he does a great Irish accent, doesn't he? Say, me lucky charms.
My lucky charms.
Oh, that was great. All right, off we go now to the pit. Right, we're going to be a little different this week, because we have to hurry, because we're losing our light, so we're going to see how quickly our cameraman can run along with us to our secret location number 2, the pit. Nice shot of the trees, Chris. Fossil. Let's see how these youngsters hold up against an old man like me. Right.
The pit.
The pit, that's right, the pit. We got a little pit in here. I don't think it's deep enough to find anything. So really quick, we're going to make a perimeter search. A perimeter surface search, which means we're going to look around the perimeter on the surface, and we're going to search for stuff. Hence the name. Right, here we go, let's go.
He must be joking.
Right, so I'm in the baby pit. We'll call this henceforth the
Baby pit.
Baby pit, right, the baby pit. And I found a really nice piece of coral, which is a fossil, so to speak. We're probably a good, what, 10 feet, 12 feet deep at this point, which would put us in the Pleistocene layer. And we all know that when we're in the Pleistocene layer, which would have been, 40,000 years ago, we're going to find bricks, right? Wrong. That was a huge waste of time. Let's go to the real pit.
I just climbed all the way down here for nothing.
But what they have done is torn into this wall, so if anything's exposed along this wall, we're going to have a really good chance of finding it. Right?
Right.
Right. All right, so like last time when we talked, there are different layers happening. And in the different layers, there are different time periods. You can tell where all this sand is. Up in here, the sand, I should say sand. I keep fooling out of my accent. Where all this sand is, looks just like the same kind of sand you'd find on a beach, right?
Right.
Right. Because this used to be a beach. This was where there used to be an ancient beach. And then underneath it we got clay. Look, ooh, ah! Oh, look, we killed somebody. Right. It was a little alpine climber, watch. Oh! Ah! Oh. They're all gone. You know what? Those are pretty good special effects for the next D&D. What do you think, right? We're going to find things like whales, sharks.
Whole whales, live ones.
Sharks. Things like that, like sharks. I practiced that one, sharks. So, let's see what we can find. Because you never can tell when you're looking for
Fossils.
Come here. You know what I think we're going to find on this trip, this particular trip? I just have a feeling. No, we're going to find a very popular game. At least part of the title is a part of a very popular game. You know what we're going to find, Cameraman Chris?
Wheel of Fortune?
We're going to find Jack. That's what we're going to find, Jack, around here.
You're starting to sink already, Brad. That's amazing. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Chris is... Oh, there goes the camera. Oh, camera, grab the camera. Stand over here. Stand over here. No, wrong way. Wrong way, Chris. Chris, quick. Chris, we're gonna have to leave you. I'm sorry.
Somebody help me.
We've run out of time.
I'm being serious.
That's all there is. I'm sorry. That's it for the Fossil Hunter. I'm sorry.
Somebody help me.
We've run out of time.
I'm being serious.
That's all there is. I'm sorry. That's it for the fossil hunter.
I mean,
Sure, all right, here. Come on. He's coming out of the bed. You big goof.
Make a couple monster noises.
You would have almost missed it because look, in a couple more minutes, I'll be sinking. No, in a couple more minutes, this fossil would have just completely gone under. What I have here is,
Oh my gosh.
looks like a piece of a skull because it's got a lot of, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's got a lot of little cavities in it, like the nasal cavity. So that's probably a piece of something's skull, something big, like a mastodon or a mammoth. Pan over and get Cameraman Chris for just a minute. Cameraman Chris was having a wonderful time in the mud. And if you don't keep moving around here, you'll end up just like him, down deep in the mud. So, carry that. Just checking the upper levels. We'll go back down there in a minute when it's a bit more safe. No, nothing yet, you know, I told you. Except for that little fossil we found, that little piece of skull, which actually is quite a nice find because it probably is a piece of skull. It's not like anything else is going to be around here, though. With the kind of quicksand we ran into over there, everything's sunk to the bottom by now, including our cameraman, almost. Luckily, I was there to save his life, right? And he'll be forever indebted to me for saving his life. Isn't that right, Chris from Ireland?
He should pay you.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
Aye. Got some lovely green slime here. Nothing like I've ever seen. Just kind of bubbly and toxic. You know, maybe we ought to get the video club out here and they should do a PSA on this place.
That would be an idea.
You know, I'm finding large amounts of jack out here. Walking along the edge like this, be careful that you're not too close. Whoa, what is that? That means too slow. Huge amounts of jack. Huge. Right, so we're almost to the end of our trek. We're almost to the end of our sunlight. And we found one stupid piece of stuff. Right, we've got precious little time left. I knew if I looked hard enough, I'd find another one. Part of a giant tortoise shell.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Got this on film?
I'm so greasy.
Looks like a tiny piece of a rib.
Oops. I got sand on this camera.
Should we put it? Put this. Put it on bright.
We found Jack and his brother.